Hello everybody. Something a little bit out of order today. The last couple of videos were at a spot that I was able to get into that had been overgrown previously. That had been somebody, like some volunteers, had come in there and cleaned the overbrush out just to make the area look better. Thank you to those volunteers, because I was able to get in there afterwards and find some pretty good stuff. I was going to try to get out there today, and even though it's sunny right now, it keeps getting sunny, and then it'll get cloudy, and it'll rain, and get everything wet, and the sun will come out, and just about the time you think you can get out and do some detecting again, it rains some more. So it's been like that for the last 2 days. But I found some video from a couple of episodes back where I was at a park area near a lake, beautiful little area, and had found some cool stuff. Some silver. I think I found a Barber, I think it was, and some lantern parts and stuff like that. And I thought I'd posted all of those videos, but apparently I missed one. And it's a pretty good one, so without any further ado, let's take a look at it. Hello everybody. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It is a couple of weekends from the last opportunity I got to go out metal detecting. And I am back at the place I was before. It's Monday. I am on vacation too. I'm so excited. I wouldn't normally get to be here, so I'm taking advantage of it. I forgot my metal detecting vest. I forgot the camera that I normally use to detect, so I'm using my primary personal phone. We'll make do. Let's go metal detecting. I'm going to go back over a little bit of new ground and maybe some old ground with the Equinox this time. See what I can come up with the Equinox. Wish me luck. Well, I say I'm going to use the Minelab. I may have to change that. I don't know what it is. I see some power lines way over there and some down there. I'm not around any power lines, and I'm getting some horrible EMI. I think there's a tower half-mile down the road. I don't know, I'm in 10 kilohertz right now trying to make heads or tails of things. Just got started. Dug this up. Center cap off of something, not sure what it is. We'll keep going for a little bit. I may have to switch over to the Nokta because it's better at the EMI than the Minelab is. We'll see what happens. This looks interesting. The low areas here seem to have a lot of fill dirt about 6 inches down. So I'm moving up to higher ground. This looks like it probably had a lead back. I think I just found myself a really cool bridle rosette. There we go. Oh, check that out. It's like a swan or stork or something with a I'll wipe it off a little bit there. House or pagoda or something. That's really cool. That's really, really cool. But I'm pretty sure this is a cool bridal rosette. Definitely will take that. That's the kind of stuff we're here for. Let's keep going. Unfortunately, I'm also finding a lot of stuff like this that's very deep. Not sure what this is exactly. It looks almost like a tin cup of some sort. I'll hold it and clean it up a little bit and see what we got, but sure what it looks like, isn't it? Well, this is not fair. I am near a lake, but I'm a good bit away from it, out in like across the road in a wooded area almost. And I found this. This was ringing up exactly like an Indian head penny. Not fair. I mean, I'll take it for my fishing supplies, but not fair. Just spent way too much time recovering this big old chunk of iron. It's got a wedge shape on it. And what, I don't know if that's a growth or a handle or what, but doesn't look like anything I'm horribly interested in, but this is where the Minelab has a bit of a disadvantage and that falses on stuff like this way too easily. So I'm going to set this off over here on this little pad, and I'll grab it later. I don't want to weigh myself down with it right now. Okay, it was chilly this morning, so I put the sweatshirt on. I'm going to have to take that off here soon. It is 10:48, so I'll wait a little time, a little bit, 45 minutes or so. I might break for some lunch. I'm in the area where I got the lantern parts. I just dug a couple of big tin cans. Ugh. But check this out. I think I got something really good. If you can see it right there, there's the handle, the little turn part. I think I got an entire lantern top. Look at this. I think I got the entire thing. Ooh. Look at that. Oh yes, check it out. Trying to be gentle here. I don't want to damage it. I just want to get some of the dirt out. Check that out. Oh yes. The entire thing almost perfect. That's excellent. I will definitely take that. Most definitely. That's gorgeous. Here's a little bit of an example of what I'm digging through. There's some rocky area here. There's this. I don't think it came off of that. I see a nail. No, that's a bone. I think that's a bone right there. Holy cow. Thought that was a nail, but that's a bone. And then this. Like a whole sardine can or something there. Big, thick, heavy sucker. Have no desire for this. But we're gonna weed it out, I guess. Now, here is something I haven't found in a long time. I've never seen one quite marked like this either. This, I do believe, is a bale seal. That's pretty cool. And the stamp's not real good on this side, like it is on this side. I haven't found one of these in forever, so that's a cool find. I like that. Definitely will take that. What time is it? It is... Oh, my watch battery died, so I don't know. I'll check it later. Here is possibly something good. Right there. It was right there. I didn't need the pinpointer at all. I could see it there. And based on the color, it almost looks like an Indian head penny. Let's see what it is. Yes, yes it is. I got another Indian head. Oh, it's beautiful too, an 1892. Look at this. Nice detail. Gorgeous. Nice prominent date. Feathers still intact in the headband. Liberty still showing there. This was dropped young. Oh yeah, that's gorgeous. I will definitely take that. 1800s Indian head. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now I need to find some silver. Alright, got me another coin. I was hoping this would be a coin. I don't know what kind of coin. It's a crunchy coin. I'm hoping it was coming up kind of like it could be an IHP, and it looks like it is. Got myself another Indian head for the day. I don't know what. I can kind of sort of see. Yeah, there it goes. It's starting to peek through. See if I can get us a date here. 1880 something or other. I think when I clean this up, it's actually going to be pretty nice. 1883. Here we go. Sweet, I'll take another IHP. I don't find enough of these, so definitely happy. Hey guys, taking me a break. I was I might be done metal detecting. I'm not totally sure. There's a couple of ball fields as I enter into this area that look like they're old, might not be currently used, so I might check those out before I head out briefly. But at the moment, I got some leftover wings with some ranch, some sweet tea, sitting next to the lake with a breeze blowing on me. I'm literally throwing my chicken bones in the lake. I'm that close to it. Tell you what, vacation is good. See you guys soon. So there we have it. What were we there for? About, we'll say 3 hours-ish or so. The ball fields, by the way, were a complete strikeout. Pun totally intended. They were all new dirt, fill dirt, nothing. I found a couple of pennies, I think, and that's it. I spent 20 minutes there and I left. There was nothing worth looking at. The site that I've been going to, though, I know it's an hour and a half away, and I know I've detected it with 2 different detectors now, but I think it warrants still a revisit or two to go through and start getting some of the questionable tones out. I think there's a couple of sections where I found good stuff there. Excuse me, where I may go back, grid the area off, or like label it, take some flags or something to label the area real good, and just go through one direction and then the other direction and dig everything, every single signal that I get, just to see what it is. Because if some of these questionable lower mid-tone signals come out to be anything good, then I'll want to start paying more attention to them at the other areas. But if it's just foil, a lot of them are low mid-tones and show shallow, and a lot of the time that's just modern garbage, aluminum foil, things like that. So if that's what it truly is, then, you know, fine. I know not to put as much weight into the other areas, but if I find good stuff mixed in with there, then I'm going to start going through some of these other spots there more carefully. Now, I have been there with the Nokta Legend and the Equinox 800. Both did well. I recovered stuff with both. EMI, this area has some bad EMI for some reason. The Nokta does a much better job with the EMI. The Equinox, I was able to manage it because I know the detector well, and I was able to work around it, drop the sensitivity down just a little bit, keep the coil moving. Sometimes if the coil is moving, that helps with EMI, stuff like that. But it was much more difficult to manage than the Nokta. Iron, the Nokta does a much better job with not letting you know about the iron than does the Equinox. The Equinox falses on iron really badly. And I think the Nokta, because the iron is the way it works with the iron, I think it masks signals a little bit more sometimes than the Nokta does. So I find myself reaching for that Nokta more often. I tell you what, it's no joke. And I never thought I'd say that because I love my Equinox. So, anywho, there's that part of things, and I just wanted to share that because if you've ever had the chance to see what the comparisons are between the 2 detectors, there's one thing between, you know, seeing somebody do a ground test or an air test or something like that, and actually getting out to a site and using both detectors for valid detecting for 2 or 3 hours at least. So there's that. Let's see what we got. This is what we ended up with. I got a good bit of trash that I threw away too. But this is some pretty cool stuff. Lead fishing weight, ammo. I don't know what size it is. I think that was a 38, wasn't it? Something like that. I don't remember. Oops. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do that. Hope you're okay. Yeah, it's 38 special, isn't it? Yeah, 38 Smith & Wesson. Oh, it just says 38 Smith & Wesson. But it's a 38. So a couple of little oddball things. I think I found one of these last time I was out too. That little cap, that looks familiar, and it looks, I'm pretty sure it's totally worthless. Some taco money. This is that thing that looked like a tin cup. I mean, see it cleaned up there? It still looks like just a tin cup. Fairly thin, utilitarian, very useful, very versatile. I'd love for this thing to have been whole. I'd love to have a classic tin cup like that. I think it would be cool. This also interesting, cool, minimal beyond that. This has a hole in it, and you see beneath that there's a little pass through to the below. Now my finger is on top of roughly where the hole is on top. So you see the below, they're offset from each other, and that's the hole peeking through. The top and bottom used to rotate so that those holes could line up with each other and you can pour stuff. This is heavy, so it would have been a heavy pot metal type construction. I think this may be from an old sugar dispenser, like one of the ones that you would find in a diner or something. So still cool, but dang, they made these things well. That thing's heavy. If you ever threw something, got mad at somebody and threw that, you could kill them with it. We're going to hop down over to this. I'll show you a better picture of this right over on the side, but you can see it pretty good right there. Beautiful. Thingy. Alrighty, sorry about that. We're getting ready for the 4th of July. Had somebody come in real quick here. It is the 4th of July. We've got people coming over in just an hour or so to do some pre-celebrating, and we're going to set off some fireworks last night. But isn't this cool? It's a bridal rosette. Haven't found one of those in a while, and I've never seen one with this, like, almost like an Asian theme to it there. That is gorgeous. You got the lead, pieces of the lead still here, and you can see the cracks right there where this thing was placed under some stress. You know, tried to crack out there. That's really cool. That's a cool one. I like that. This lantern, look how complete this is. If I had a lantern to sit this down on the glass, which I could get, all I'd have to do is bend this back out and put the hurricane top back on it. That'd put me a new wick in and fire it up. It would work right now. This is so freaking cool. It is amazing to find one in this good a condition. Now, on the part right here, I'll show you. It says, what does it say? Bridgeport Brass Company, Lincoln. And then on the plate here, there's a patent mark. It says patent August 10th, 75. 1875. And it had a piece of the wick still in it. I mean, look how nice that is. At least 100 years old. If this thing survived in use until 1924, that would make it 100 years old. Most likely this got buried prior to that, but my gosh, look how beautiful that is, how good a condition that is. So I like that. Got me a couple of Indian head scents, an 1882 and an 1892. Of course, that one is in a wee bit better shape than that one. Always love my IHPs. And then this I'm going to call a bale seal. Look at the design on this thing though, right over here. This side doesn't look like it got stamped as well, so I'm going to flip it along that same right over here, but look at the designs over on this side. I'm going to turn it around here so you can see better, or orient it a couple of different ways. I might throw a picture up here next to this so we can see it a little better, but isn't that nice? I've never seen a seal like that.
And when I look on the edge, I can get it to stay in focus. I don't see anything on the edge where normally a cord or something would have gone through. This is really heavy. It almost feels like a pewter or something, or I'm not sure. It's very heavy. I mean, that you can hear it. It's heavy. It's about half as heavy as this lead weight, so probably 1/8 of an ounce. I think that's a 1/4 ounce lead weight. So that means it's pretty heavy. If anybody knows 100% for certain what this is, please let me know. Pass it on. This is a fantastic find, though, whatever it is. I want to know more about it. So, great site. If you like the relics and the old stuff like I do, this has been a fantastic site. Easy drive to get to. It is an 1.5-hour drive, but man, is it worth it. I mean, bridal rosette, come on. Lantern part, complete, beautiful, untouched, not broken, usable still. Can't beat that. When you look down through the center of it here, the little teeth are still there and functional. Of course, this would have been probably all brass, so that makes sense. Tell you what, it's hard not to want to go back to a place like that. And it's next to a lake. Potentially, I could take my boat with me, go fishing for a half a day, detecting for a half a day, something like that. So, I don't know. But anyway, it is the 4th of July, like I said. I hope you guys have a great day. Hope you are being careful out there if you're in an area where you can set off fireworks. Don't go too late into the night. I love setting off fireworks. I have a massive pile of them. My neighbor and I are going in together, and he's got a massive pile. But we invite the neighborhood. We get everybody involved where we can so that nobody's left out. But there are going to be those people out there and pets and things that do suffer from the fireworks. So try to be as gentle as you can, and don't go too late into the night so that the people can get some rest and the animals can get some rest too. With that, happy 4th, guys. See you later, and happy detecting.